I am here today all by myself because Jessica gave a little bit of a life update and did a foundation try on for you guys, and I kind of wanted to do the same. And I bought a new foundation last weekend and I wanted to kind of give you guys my thoughts on it. It's this one right here, the Urban Decay Stay Naked Foundation. They have so many shades in this. I ended up going with 50 WY, which I think means warm yellow. And yeah, so I've worn this a couple times and I just wanted to give you a little bit of my opinion on it while I wear it, while also giving you guys a little bit of an update on my life and everything that I've had going on the last couple of years. So we're going to go ahead and start with this foundation. I usually do 2 layers because it is kind of a lighter weight foundation. So now this foundation might be a touch light on me because I spent last week in Lake Tahoe, not bragging, for a conference, and I got some sun, guys, so it's a little bit intense. So we shall see if I can bronze up my face and make this actually match me better. Now, I'm a weirdo and I like to paint my foundation in little dots all over my face. A little bit of a life update for me. I know we disappeared for about 2 years there, and we both kind of fell off the bandwagon with the makeup and everything. We were still doing our makeup every day and I was still just repurchasing the stuff that I loved, but we weren't really into the new stuff, which is kind of crazy because we missed so much. So where have I been the last 2 years? I have been working my ass off. I think we've mentioned in the past that I'm in the military, and I'm in the National Guard. I work full-time for the National Guard. You see how easily that blended out? So I've gone through a bunch of different positions in the Guard, and I'm about to transition to a new one anyway. Got promoted and did all that fun stuff while I was doing marketing for the National Guard. I was the marketing person for the Nevada Army National Guard, so I did all the displays and all the PR that you guys would see if you've ever seen any commercials or anything for the National Guard. That was my job. And yeah, okay, so that's one light layer of this foundation. It's pretty good, actually. I'm looking in the viewfinder. It's not bad. I do have some breakouts and stuff on my forehead and a monster on my chin, but it does a pretty good job of covering and concealing everything. I'm going to do one more layer just to up that coverage, and then we'll get into talking about my life and everything that's happened. Okay, so the second layer should do me good. Now, this foundation has a lot of really great claims to it. It is supposed to be lightweight, kind of a natural finish, maybe a little bit more on the matte side, waterproof, which I think I can actually attest to that because we were swimming in Tahoe, and me being who I am, of course I put makeup on. I didn't go all the way under the water, but I was swimming around with my head up. There's a couple times my head got close or Caleb was splashing me, but it stuck around pretty good. Sorry if I'm sniffling. Allergies. It's a bitch, right? Oh. Today was my son's first day of 5th grade. I dropped him off, met his teacher. Of course, he was all tough, and he's just like, "Okay, Mom, thanks." Gave me a hug, like a side hug and a pat. I was like, oh my god. Okay, so that's on and that looks good. So, 2 years we disappeared. That's a long time to be gone, and we definitely missed you guys. I know Jessica kind of said that in her video. But we wanted to, you know, I wanted to get on here and talk a little bit and tell you guys that we did definitely miss you. God, we loved filming YouTube. It was one of our favorite things to do, one of our favorite pastimes, and yeah, it's a lot of fun for us. I'm going to use the Jeffree Star Concealer. I got C8, which is like super light, but I like super light concealers. Am I crazy? You guys can tell me. I think it looks good to go super light. So my life update is that I am still in the Army, still doing my thing with them. I did, like I said, I got promoted. I went through a bunch of different positions. I am a recruiter by career. That's my career choice for the Army, my career path, which is how I got into that marketing job, because as a recruiter, part of it is sales and marketing, obviously. I've been doing that for 12 years. and I'm really good at it. I'm not a crazy creepy recruiter, I promise. And yeah, so I've been doing that. I went into marketing, got promoted, and then got a position promotion by being taken out of the marketing position and being put in charge of a team of recruiters. It's a lot of fun. It's a good job. I get to go and take rock walls to high schools and stuff, and that's what I get paid for. That is super bright, but I like super bright. Maybe I'm crazy, but I love a super bright under eye, and these two products go so well together. I already have my eyes done, which is freaking me out a little bit because I normally bring my concealer to my eyes. So I'm like, did I put too much product on? Probably. That's okay. That's why we blend. And just blend until our arms fall off. Most of you guys know, or you heard, I think, that the house that we used to film in, I sold it. That was the house my ex-husband and I had together. So, you know, it was better to sell, get out of that house, and move to a new house that was mine. Just start making new progress and new memories in a new place with my son and my monster dogs. I have my 3 dogs. Dino, who's my white German Shepherd. You guys have seen him in old videos. And then I got him a brother named Boris, who's a traditional color German Shepherd. I got the same day I got Boris, I also got Alice, a dog, because Jessica and Chris had just bought a house, and so it was like a housewarming present, a puppy for their daughter. That's what I do. I'm crazy like that. And so I got her a German Shepherd. I got myself a German Shepherd, and then about a year ago I got myself a Chihuahua because I guess I'm a crazy person. Never thought I'd be a small dog lover, but we're making all these wonderful memories. Jessica and Chris moved in with me about a year ago, and it's just been pretty awesome having them around and having Alice around every single day, because I am divorced, so I do split my son with my ex-husband. We split him 50-50. He comes to my house for a week and he goes to his dad's house for a week, and it just works out really well for us. We do live in the same town, so it's not super crazy far away. I'm gonna take the Beauty Bakery rice, or the flour powder in rice, and I'm gonna set my under eyes using my little beauty sponge here. I don't super heavy bake, but I just like to use that. I feel like it helps it melt the powder in a little bit better. I'll use an under eye brush as well, but later. So yes, so I am in a new house because I stayed in my old house as long as I could after my ex and I split up. Now, I keep saying my ex, we maintained a pretty decent friendship, thank God. Didn't get all crazy and bitter and mean and evil, because we both love our son and we both want to make sure our son has the best life and the best possible anything that we can give him. And the best way to do that is to make sure that he and I stay friends. So we're on the same page with our son, and that's amazing. Alright, those are set, and before I forget, I wanted to use this liquid highlighter I got from Wet n Wild. This is the Hello Halo, and I got Goddess Glow. It is a liquid. It is a, yeah, it's a liquid highlighter. It's got a cute little doe foot, but I'm going to put it on the back of my hand and apply it with my beauty sponge. I'm trying to get into more cream and liquid products just because I'm always a powder person. So we'll see how this goes. But it is very pretty, and I got it on sale, clearance at Walmart for $2.50. So before I do the rest of my face and powder everything down, I want to highlight. You see that? Holy shit. So pretty. $2.50. Check your Walmarts. All of Wet n Wild stuff that's for summer is going on clearance right now. Super badass. So, yeah, so I bought the house that we're in right now. Almost 2 years ago. October will be 2 years that I've been in this house. I love it. I bought a beautiful big, you see it? Is it pretty? Beautiful big 5-bedroom house. I don't know why, because initially it was just me, Caleb, my mom, and then Dino and Boris. But then Jess and Chris moved in, so you know, every single room in my house is taken up, which is amazing. I love having my family with me. I'm one of those weirdos that, you know, while I kind of like to be on my own and I kind of like to have my privacy and all that, I also, ooh girl, I also like to have my family around, and having Alice around has actually helped with the missing of Caleb. I still miss him desperately, but it's really genuinely helped with kind of distracting me a little bit when my son's off to his dad's house. So I'm also going to use another new product, and that is the Anastasia loose setting powder. I got the shade Banana. I actually got a kick-ass deal on this. This is a $36 foundation. I got it for $19 because Ulta had this deal where if you spent $50, you could get an additional 350 points. Plus I'm platinum at Ulta, of course. So I got, you know, this plus a quarter. So I ended up having $17 off. I had bought this and a couple other little things when I went and got that, and then this powder hadn't released yet. So I am pumped about this powder. This powder is gorgeous. It is a banana shade, so it's a little bit of a light yellow, but it works. Of the powder options that were there, this was the best one for me. Or I was just gonna kind of, you know, not cop out, but you know, go translucent, which is just an easy fix for everything. This powder really sets everything down beautifully. I don't know if I should try the new Anastasia foundation. I've heard about it and some of the reviews are excellent. The reviews on Ulta's website are amazing, but the YouTube reviews that I've seen, not so great. So we'll see if I'm actually gonna try that. Okay. So, brand new beautiful house. We're all living together again. Jessica and I lived together for a while when she first moved to Reno, and then they got their own place, and then we moved back in when my ex-husband and I split up initially, and then Jessica and Chris like kind of hung out with me and kind of helped me get through that, and then they got their own place again, and then they bought their house and I bought this house. And it was hilarious, like, poor Chris. We were joking around one day about living together, and then next thing you know, we're moving in together. I'm using the Kevin Aquan old palette. I was watching some of our old videos, and I saw this palette, and I was like, holy crap, I have not touched that. And it's Kevin Aquan. So I am transitioning to another new position. At the military, they kind of move you around a bit. Because I'm in the Guard, I'm not going to, like, be moved to, you know, Texas or Kentucky or somewhere weird. I'm going to stay put here, but I'm going to continue working full-time and in different positions. So I am moving over to continue recruiting, but recruiting like a different style, which is I'm super excited for. This is going to be a new experience for me, and I love it, and hopefully it'll lead to another promotion. I don't know if you guys are familiar with military ranks or anything like that. I've been in for 15 and a half years, almost, and so I'm an E7. I'm a sergeant first class in the Army, which sounds super fancy. It's a really cool rank, and I love being this rank. It comes with a lot of responsibility, but I love it. I'm going to keep using this for my contour shade. That was my bronzer, and now I'm going to use the sculpting powder in medium. This thing is so good. It's a couple years old, but it still works like a beauty. Got a dino hair on my brush. Go figure. Okay. Cheeks is good and contoured. So let's do the forehead, and then we'll do the chin to hide my double chin, because 7 months ago, well, almost 8 actually, kind of the middle of January, I started taking, I was a smoker, a pretty heavy smoker. I don't know if you guys knew that. Probably not, because we never really talked about it, but I was a pretty heavy smoker. Smoked almost a pack of cigarettes a day. Part of it had to do with stress, but part of it was just when Jessica and I were 19, we did the stupid, we should probably try smoking cigarettes, let's see what that's like, and ever since, you know, hooked, because that's what they do. But 7 months ago, or 8 months ago now, I made the decision to get Chantix, because my son, who's 10 now, came up to me one day and was like, Mom, you know you're my role model, right? And I'm like, yeah, buddy, I hope so. And he's just like, well, then I'm gonna I just want you to know that I'm gonna smoke. And I'm like, no you won't. What are you talking about? I didn't smoke in front of him. I made a point of like smoking and making sure he was away from me, but he knew, because you know, I'd ask him to step away, or I'd walk away from him, or I'd go outside. Obviously go outside because I don't smoke in my house, but I'd go outside and he would know what I was doing, and it would really bother him. So he came up to me and he was just like, I'm gonna smoke. And I'm like, no, please don't smoke, please don't do it, buddy. And he's just like, well, if you're my role model, you're teaching me to smoke cigarettes. And that was it. I was like, okay, it's time to quit. I gotta quit. I cannot keep smoking, because I do not want my son to grow up thinking that that's okay. Now, if you smoke, no judgment. I don't, you know, But for me and for my life and my son, it wasn't gonna work. He's a very smart boy, so he used some serious manipulation tactics, using this new Milani blush, by the way, in Sunset Passion. This is such a pretty color. But he, so because of him, I went to the doctor because smoking cigarettes has been something I've done on and off since I was 19. I did quit when I was pregnant with him, of course, but it was just one of those things where I wanted to, you know, be healthier and be better for my son. So I went and got Chantix, and I haven't looked back. I'm using my Coty highlighter to, you know, just add a little bit more glow to my face. So I wanted to set a great example for him and make sure that he knew that, you know, I would take my health seriously. I wanted to be good for him, and that he wanted, like, so that he could see his mom was making a serious effort for him. And yeah, so January I got Chantix, and I haven't looked back. Chantix worked I was on it for about 2 weeks, and then yeah, no cigarettes ever since. It's even to the point where it's kind of weird, like smoking the smell of cigarettes. It's actually gross to me. I can smell it so far away. Like I can tell if somebody's smoking, and it's gross. So, you know, decided to make a better life choice. But that better life choice for me, I don't know if you guys have noticed. I know I've noticed because I look back on our old videos. I was so skinny. Oh my god. I gained about 20 pounds after I quit smoking. But you know what? In the end, the exchange is kind of worth it, because now that my body is accustomed and used to me not smoking, I am on the downward path in my weight again, which is good. Thank God. I have a career where I have to stay at a certain weight limit. They actually do have guidelines for what our weights are allowed to be. So I gotta stay within that. I'm just using my damp sponge to kind of press all that powder into my skin, because even though I'm oily, I don't like powdery dry looks. I'm actually starting to work with like hydrating primers, and I want to get the Anastasia dewy spray, but I also want to get that, I really want to get the foundation for Anastasia. I'm not sure if I should. I bought an exciting new product from Koki Cosmetics, and it's like a transformation thing where it'll transform any foundation to a matte foundation. So it says. I haven't tried it yet, but I'm also not going to go spend $30-something on a foundation just to see if the product works, so I might get a sample. We'll see how that works out. Okay, let's finish up my eyes, shall we? Alright, I'm using my MAC palette. The Artistry palette, is that what it's called? The MAC Art Library. This is in Flamboyant. I am going to finish up my under eyes and do my highlights and stuff like that. So actually, before we do that, let's line my under eyes. I found this at Big Lots the other day. Physicians Formula. This is the shimmer strips. I used to love these, so naturally, when I saw it at Big Lots, I had to grab it. It's just a pretty brown eyeliner, and I love it so much. But yeah, so we're all living together. Jessica and I are back into filming. Thank God. We love this so much. It's so fun. Plus it gives us an excuse to start makeup shopping again, because we realized a little while ago how much we've missed out on. Like the fact that the Huda Beauty foundation has been out for so long and it's now one of my favorites, that's kind of crazy to me, because that's been out for a minute and I finally tried it and I effing love it so much. So I'm going to use this red shade right here. This is called, I think, it's called Louvre at first sight, like the Louvre. So yeah, life is going pretty good. Bought a new house, living with my sister again, because we're kind of like a, you know, you can't keep us apart type deal. Poor Chris. He tried. No, he didn't. He was actually super on board with all of us living together. My mom is still here, still doing really well, and yeah, everybody's good. Dogs are happy and healthy, kids are happy and healthy. You've seen Alice in a couple videos, her pretty little self. She loves me. We're like BFFs. She calls me Ai. She can't say auntie, but she'll say Ai. So I'm Ai, and that's the name I answer to, and I love it. I wouldn't trade it for the world. Everything we've got going on is amazing here. And we are, like, I cannot stress it enough how happy we are to be back. I think that it's pretty amazing. Thank God, right? We missed you guys like crazy. Okay, so I'm all done. Do you guys, well, nope, lipstick. Oh, I have my purse right here. Didn't even need to go anywhere because I have my purse right here. Okay, so for my lipsticks, I'm going to be combining two MAC lipsticks. MAC's still my favorite. This one right here is Yash. It's a very beautiful brownie nude. I've used the out of it, honestly. Like, it's been crazy. My nose is itchy. Pretty. Pretty. And then I'm going to top that with the, I think it's the Electric Wonder collection. I'm not sure what this thing's called. It's really pretty. This one's called Feeling Sentimental. When I first bought this, I didn't realize how light it was because I just swatched it on my hand. And then when I got it and I put it on, I was like, holy crap, this is light. So that's why I top it. I like super light nude lips though. That's just who I am as a person. And I respect that about me. Alright, I'm going to finish off with this Ofra setting spray. Have you guys ever tried this? I got this at Ulta. I think I had a 20% off coupon, plus I had a bunch of points. And I just saw it and was like, you know what, I don't have anything from Ofra. Let me go ahead and try this real quick. This is the makeup fixer. I had to switch out the pump with a old Mario Badescu pump because the sprayer on that thing was trash. So, let's fix our makeup. It smells good. It almost smells like baby shampoo. It's kind of weird. So hopefully that rambling video that I just filmed for you guys made a whole bunch of sense. This foundation, since this is a foundation review / life update, is beautiful. I recommend it so much to everyone. Like, this is such a beautiful foundation. It sits so beautifully. I am an oily girl and I love it. Jess hasn't tried it yet. I'm gonna have her try it just to see if she likes it, because you guys know that she's more on the combo side right now. She's still a little bit dry, but she's starting to work her way back into being oily skinned. So I love this foundation so much. I've also decided, and Jess doesn't know this, that this video is going to have a giveaway in it, and that giveaway is going to be that I will purchase you either the Anastasia Foundation or the Urban Decay Foundation. You just let me know what shade that you want. So what you're going to do, the rules are, you are going to leave a comment down below telling me another new product that you guys think is super exciting and super awesome and that you're pumped up to try. So that way, maybe if I don't already have it, I can run out and get it and test it out for you guys. So leave that comment down below. You obviously must be subscribed to this channel, like this video, and then we've been told that people aren't getting notifications on our new videos, so go watch our last couple videos and maybe leave a comment on that, and those will be considered additional entries. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Enter the giveaway. This foundation is beautiful if you have dry skin, or if you have oily skin, or combo. And then if you have dry skin and you'd rather try the Anastasia Foundation, just let me know and I will do that for you. You just tell me what shade, and if you win. Today is Sunday, so the following video on the next Sunday will be where we make that announcement. So, and I will let you know directly, and then you can just tell me what shade you want and we'll go from there. Alright guys, so hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, please feel free to give it a thumbs up. Click that subscribe button down below. Jessica's not here, so click if you haven't done so already, and I will see you guys very, very soon with Jessica in the next one. Bye guys!